everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers at 24/7. So first of all, let me know how are you all, and also let me know is audio and video both are okay. Are we good to go? So this is the session regarding your IEIFS English medium sessions of course, in which we are discussing one particular unit every day. So we have completed module D in the victory, and then we have started the crash course series in which we have started from the module number C of your, and we have in the module C, as you can see, we have already completed financial system, Indian banking structure, banking laws, development, financial, microfinance. So today we are going to talk about the non-banking companies. Okay, so as you can see, this is the class number of your, that is sixth. Okay, in the crash course series. So we have already discussed the other sessions on the other units of your modules. We are going to discuss today about the NBA. So before moving forward with the questions, what actually the NBFC is? It's a non-banking financial companies. They are the part of the financial country. So in country we have financial institutions which are divided into two categories, and another one is non-banking financial institutions. So banking institution in the country is regulated by RBI. The two categories of the banks in the India, in which all the banks have been divided by Reserve Bank of India. When it comes to the non-banking financial companies, we have three categories of non-banking. The first we have All India Financial Institutions. The second we have non-banking financial companies, and the third we have that is primary. So these are the three categories of your non-banking financial institutions. And as you can see, NBFC is a part of non-banking financial. Okay, and when it comes to non-banking financial companies, they are majorly of two types. First is NBFC, and the second one is NBFC ND. It means deposit taking NBFC and non-deposit taking. You see, they are the more or broad two categories of NBFC. Apart from that, NBFCs are also divided on the basis of size, on the basis of activities, and on the basis of their liability. So these are the certain categories of NBFCs that we are talking about. Okay, so now let's move forward and discuss the certain questions on the same topic so that we will have more understanding of the chapter. The first question is talking about which of the following can be considered as a own fund for an NBFC. Anna, you have to answer which of the following can be considered as a part of your own fund for an NBFC. So we have equity shares, compulsory convertible preference share, balance, and all of the above. So out of these, we have to answer like which of the following can be considered as a owned funds. So owned funds are a part of your NBFC requirements of starting a business in the country, and have all of them available in the own fund. So when we calculate the own fund, calculate the equity shares, we calculate the compulsory convertible preference shares, and now we calculate balance in share premium account, and all of the above will be calculated. Now, regulatory structure for NBFC shall comprise of four layers. How many layers are there? Layers are there based on their size, activity, and the riskiness they have. So, which of the following is are correct in context to the four layers of? First is saying NBFC in the lowest layer shall be known as NBFC B. Second is saying NBFC in middle layer and upper layer should be known as NBFC middle layer and the upper layer respectively. Then we have the top layer is ideally expected to be empty and will be known as NBFC top layer. Okay, so these are the four statements regarding the layers in the NBFC. So as you can see, there are four layers. So obviously, the first one will be a base layer, then it will be a middle layer, then we have a upper layer, and then we have a top layer. So these are the four layers of NBFCs on the basis of their size, activity, and the procedure. The right answer will be here. All of the above are the correct statement regarding the layers of NBFC. Okay. Now, next we have these. There are two important components of shadow banking concept. Which of the following are the correct components here? We are talking about that we have a two important components of your shadow banking. So which of the following is our correct component that you have to answer? First is saying Non-bank financial entities or entity outside the banking system that engage in the bank-like activity of maturity transformation, undertaking credit risk transfer, and using direct or indirect finance. So, first is that. Second is talking about activities such as securitization, securities lending, repo transaction that act as important source of funding for a non-bank entity will be your activity. So, first of all, when it comes to the shadow banking is simply a type of bank provided by NBFC. It is provided by whom? It is provided by non-banking and shadow banking because they see NBFCs are not bank, they are not bank, but they act like a bank. That's why whatever services they are providing, it is known as a shadow banking. And both the components are true regarding the shadow bank. So right answer will be your both are correct. Both the statements are correct in the context of shadow banking. So when we talk about type of banking, so bank provide different type of services to customer. And on the basis of services they are providing to the customer, we have a different type of what? Banking. So if you are providing everything under a single uh, roof, it means that we have economy. We have an economy in which we are finding out we have a banking service in which everything is available under a one roof, and that creates the universal banking. So simply as per the services bank is providing to the customer, we have a different types of banking, universal banking, para banking, a lot of other types of banking are also. This is what we're talking about in case of your shadow bank. Okay, so right answer is C. Next, the Dash is a non-deposit taking NBFC engaged with the principal factoring. The financial assets in the factoring business should constitute at least 50% of its total assets, and its income derived from the factoring business should not be less than 50% of its gross income. Okay, so you have to answer which kind of NBFC is there who is non-deposit taking NBFC and performing a business of factoring. Factoring, we all know what is factoring. So performing a business of factoring and acting as a non-deposit taking. So is it an NBFC factor, account aggregator, NBFC or none of the above? So it's very simple. If the NBFC is providing a factoring, the right answer will be factor. Right answer is your that NBFC factor is the factor that NBFC which is providing factoring services as a principal business of theirs. Okay, next. Which of the following is are the types of activity classification? Like we have discussed, NBFCs are divided and classified on the basis of size, on the basis of activity, on the basis of life. So here the question is asking on the basis of activity, what are the types of NBFC? Asset finance company, loan company, investment company, infrastructure finance company, systematically important core investment company, infrastructure debt fund company. So which of the following is are the types of activity classification? And the right answer for this will be all are the activities of the NBFC. They all are what? Activities of NBFC in the country. Okay, next. Right answer is D. Next question we have, according to the amendment of 1997 to the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934, a non-banking financial company. So the amendment of RBI Act have done in 1997 in which the definition of NBFC or NBFC have been defined. So which of the following is the right definition of NBFC under the 1990 amendment? First is saying financial institution is a company. That NBFC means the financial institution is a company. A non-banking institution which is a company and which has as its principal business the receiving of deposit under any or arrangement or any other manner or lending in any. Third is saying such other non-banking institutions, class of such institutions as RBI may, with the previous approval of the central government, specify. So out of these, you have to answer which of the following is the right definition of NBFC given under the amendment of RBI Act 1934 in 19. Right answer will be actually all of the above. They all are the right definition of NBFC that is defined under the amendment of 19. The right answer is D. Okay. Next. In terms of section 45 IA of RBI Act, a non-banking financial can commence or carry on the business of non-banking financial that is subject to. certain condition. So Section 45IA of RBI Act, a non-banking financial company, it can commence or carry on the business of whom? Of the non-banking financial, and it's subject to which of the following: obtaining a certificate of registration from bank, or having net own fund minimum of 2 crores, or having a net own fund of minimum 5 crores. So which of the following is correct here? So to carry on the business of non-banking financial institution, it's subject to, like, first you have to take the certificate of registration, that is RBI obviously, and your net own fund should be minimum 2 crore, not the 5 crore. So right answer is first and second. The option is correct. That is, first and second are the criteria you have to follow or you have to fulfill if you want to carry on the business non-banking. Okay, so right answer is B. Now, which of the following important parameters governing the NBFC's D is non-deposit taking, sorry, deposit taking NBFC. So first is saying NBFCs are allowed to accept and renew the public deposit for a minimum period of 12 months and maximum period of 60. And they cannot accept demand deposit, that is and that's very much. NBFC can also accept the term deposit but not the demand deposit. The interest may be paid on compounded at a rest not shorter than the rest. NBFC should have a minimum investment grade rating. Like if you become NBFC, your credit rating is good. That will be provided by like CRISIL. It can be provided by ICRA, can be provided by SMERA, or ONICRA, etc. A lot of credit rating agencies have. So from there, you have to have a investment grade rating. Now, the deposits of NBFC are not insured under DICC. Okay, so DICC not provide insurance to the NBFC's deposit, but they provide to the bank's deposit. Okay, the repayment of deposit by NBFC is not guaranteed by RBI, and that's true. RBI do not kind of guarantee. Like if NBFC frauds, we will be providing you the no such kind of guarantee will be by RBI. Which of the following is correct? The right answer is actually all are correct. All the important parameters which govern the non-banking financial companies, which is deposit taking, and will be covering all these acts. Right answer is your D. All are correct. Okay. Next question. In terms of power given to RBI under the Reserve Bank of India Act, it regulates a section of NBFC. However, in order to obey dual regulation, certain categories of NBFCs are super. By whom? By other regulators. But they are exempted from the requirement of registration with RBI. So we know RBI actually regulates NBFCs. There are certain NBFCs which do not have to take regulation from RBI because they have other regulatory bodies as a regulator. Which of the following is this? First is saying venture capital, fund, merchant banking companies, stockbroking companies which are registered with SEBI. Second, we have insurance company holding a valid certificate of registration, which is issued by Adda. Third, we have Nidhi companies as notified under Section 6A of the Companies Act 1956, which is regulated by Ministry of Corporate Affairs. And the fourth one, we have all of the above. So what do you think? Which of the following is are correct about the NBFCs which do not have to be registered with RBI? The right answer is actually all. The Nidhi company, insurance company, venture capital, banking, they do not have to register with the RBI. So your right answer will be your D option. Okay. So these were the questions of your unit number 25, non-banking companies. Now this is the information that AFM numerical batch is going to start from 15th April. If you use the code Y496, you will get here the 80% discount. You can say it's going you 75% discount, but 78% discount will be available, or 1% additional will be available to all of you. Now, how to enroll? First of all, to enroll, you have to download the 27 application. So first download the application. After downloading the application, just go to the home page of our 24/7 application, because on the home page you will find all the uh, information regarding the batches. So let's say this is your 24/7. Here you have to select the JIB CIB category and you will find all the batches available. Your AFM batch, this is your numerical, है ना? This is your crash course, this is your Mahapack. So when you check all these, you will find here that your AFM batch is starting from 15th of April. If you use the code Y496, you will get here a discount of 77%. 1% additional discount will be available on a 24/7 application. Around 800 something you have to pay on here. Then we have a crash course. When you enroll in the crash course, you will get all the important classes here of all your subject. When you apply, you will find this particular batch and around 4300 something, that's your crash course. And when you go and check the Mahapack, because Mahapack have all the benefits, it will have numerical batch, it will have comprehensive batch, it will have your um, crash course, the upcoming revision batches, everything will be available. And you can say the Mahapack will be available around 600 something. The best benefit you will get in the Mahapack, okay, because it is providing you all the batches, like April month revision batches, May month revision batches, your numerical batches, everything will be available to all of you, you know. So all these will be available to all of you, your Mahapack. And the process to enroll is same in all the batches, and just you have to use the code Y496. You will get the maximum discount on the application. Okay, and apart from that, if you regularly want to join the sessions of YouTube on Office 7, then do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you on a regular basis. Okay, so do not forget to subscribe, and if you have any doubt regarding any particular question or any topic, you can ask in the comment section always. We'll check, our team will check your comments and will respond you to your query definitely. Okay, so let's end the session here. See you all tomorrow at the same time with the next unit of your morning. Till then, take care everyone and have a good time.